Thank you for coming back to my channel, Heart in Teaching, and thank you for subscribing. I am so excited to share some good news with you. This smile is because we have reached over 100 subscribers and 108 to be exact, and I am very excited. I'm excited because hopefully I am helping teachers and parents who are exploring this virtual process and inside of their buildings as well. I'm just happy that, you know, some of you are watching some of my videos and hopefully you find them interesting and helpful, because my goal of starting this channel in the first place was just to vent with educators and parents who are just trying to pick up practical tools without watching super long videos, because sometimes we just need to pick something up and apply it into our classroom, and that's the purpose of this channel. So thank you again for subscribing to Heart in Teaching. Please spread the word, because my passion for teaching is just genuine relationship with the students. It all comes down to me seeing the students happy and feeling confident about themselves. In order for us to do that, we needed to know how to use this technology to get as close as we can to their confidence and their ability to learn. And this channel will continue to do that as we even get inside of our classrooms and help our students learn that way as well. I wanted to also give you a little bit about myself. I realized that when I looked at some of my other videos and I was kind of editing things out, that I really never gave you any background about who I am. And I'll do that right now. So my name is Carrie Williams. I am a teacher in North Jersey, and I'm going into my 19th year of teaching. I can't believe it. It feels like yesterday, and I remember the first year of teaching straight out of college. Straight out of college, I offered one of the most amazing jobs I could ever even thought that I could have. I knew I wanted to be a teacher, but when I was hired in this amazing school district, I didn't realize that I would be handling such beautiful, diverse children. And I'm almost going to get tears in my eyes because it's so true. And anyone who knows me knows I have just a happy personality because I've landed like the dream job. I've always wanted to be a teacher, but to have diverse students and diverse parents and diverse colleagues, like, it's pretty much, I just landed right in my dream job. Am I making $1 million? No, but I am very happy with where I am right now in teaching, and I'm super happy to just kind of have this relaxed channel where I can be myself and talk to other educators and parents like you. So again, I'm a 4th grade teacher. I teach special education, resource, and inclusion. And I've always been a special educator in this district. I've taught different models of special education, such as pull-out support. I had at least 7 years of being a self-contained LLD teacher. I just love it. I've also coached gymnastics at the middle school level. I've taught grades pre-K through 8 in this district. I am one of those teachers who always teach summer school. Because of my amazing colleagues and students, it's great to see their faces and just explore everything together. I have 3 children, a husband, 2 dogs, and a guinea pig. So, you know, like you, I am busy and always just kind of looking for something to apply in my classroom. And I'm just a normal person who has a lot of anxiety about this current school year. But it makes it all worth it working with great people and being open to new ideas and being flexible. I believe we should all be supporting and helping each other. If you're a teacher and you just kind of ask yourself, you know, have I really talk to someone that I usually don't speak to, and have I helped them? Have I offered my help to them? So it's just something to think about. I wanted to also just leave on the note of just, you know, my college experience. I went to Rider University for a year, my freshman year, and then I transferred. I transferred to William Patterson, and that's where I found my love of special education. So I went to William Patterson and finished up my undergrad there. That's where I met my husband, and I became a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. And Then after that, I decided to get my master's at Mary Grove College, and I did that in 2010. I got my master's in the art of teaching with a concentration of curriculum and instruction development. And that was an experience. And if I could encourage anyone to go back to school, do it if you can. I did it. I did it with two kids at home, pushed myself, but without that master's, I'm just talking to educators, you know, that jump on the pay scale, you kind of want to do that, and you're learning along the way. So anyway, let's talk about this video. Thank you again for subscribing, staying with me as I talk through this video. I appreciate it because you're also letting me vent as well. This is an area in my life where my family is supportive because they know how much it means to me. And again, I appreciate you being the great listener and audience that you are. Thank you for staying with me. So in this video, there's going to be two parts. So the first part was I just wanted to give you a little background about myself. And the second part of this video is the juicy part. I want to show you some new features that I used in my classroom this week. So like today, I used this really cool custom cursor, and it was a Google extension. It was pretty awesome. It just changed my cursor right on the screen. And what was so great about it is my students can now see my cursor when I am presenting because I was able to customize it and make it larger. So that was so cool. And the other thing I wanted to do with you is talk about the differences in that Google Meet. So what were some of those updates that were made in Google Meet, what they look like, and what I've used and how maybe you can use them. So right now what I'm going to do is basically turn this over to my Screencastify, and I'm going to have that in the second part of this video. Thanks for sticking around, and I'm going to turn around and I cannot wait to see you again. Subscribe and I'll see you for part 2.
Okay, so we are back and I wanted to show you some of the things that I did today. So the first thing I did was I downloaded something in my extensions here. It was called Custom Cursor for Chrome. So basically, if you just kind of put cust, right, it's going to bring up the custom, and then you're just going to add in Custom Cursor for Chrome. Okay, so when you do that, you will see some links come up. I actually just pressed my first link here, and you could see the pink hand that I'm using right now, which is my cursor. So it's saying remove from Chrome. It probably thinks that I want to remove it, but actually you are going to get the add extension. So you want to add that extension. Then when it's here, and I just did this today, as you can see, let's put this little embedded webcam off, but you get it. So as you can see, custom cursor, your menu is going to come up as soon as you download that extension, and it's pretty cool. It gives you some cartoons, some different colors you can do, some arrows for pointing, and I'm not going to lie, the latest. Okay, so I tried the donut and the latte because I'm a big coffee drinker, and I did the Dunkin' Donuts um, cursor, and I chose the donut today, and I was like, do not mess around with my cursor. It was really fun, but then I realized that if you do the donut cursor, it has a hard time being accurate. So if you are doing something tedious like math or something like that, when you're clicking on something with the donut or the latte, look how cute that is. You guys see it? Look at the latte. It's a pumpkin latte. I actually had that in my Google Classroom. They thought it was hilarious, but it's hard to be accurate when you're pointing to something. So with that being said, I need my pink hand again. Okay, I'm going to stick with the arrow and the pink hand there. But you can see the menu is pretty broad. There's all different things. And then if you put more cursors in, you're going to get this huge layout and of just so many options you can do. Look how cool that is. Any of these can become your cursor. I thought it was so cool. Okay, I have to learn how to keep these videos shorter. Sure, it's my YouTube channel. I can make it as long as I want, but I know who my audience is, and you guys, your time is precious. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go to a Google Meet. Let listen, I don't know why I just put Google Meet because usually I just press the waffle and then go to my and then I just press the green camera. Okay, so I'm just going to start a pretend meeting just so that you guys can see some of this stuff. Okay, so it's just me. Um, I'm joining now. And so with the first video, I talked about how to check your tile view to see if you can get as many participants as you can get. So if you press the three dots and then you go to change layout, in the other video, I told you that see how I can slide from seeing 9 participants all the way up to 49 participants pressing tiled at one time. And it worked, but again, remember, I have 25 students in one of my inclusion classes, so I wasn't able to tell if I can see 49 participants at once. And I also have 2 monitors, so you want to check that out and see if it can work for you. Let's go back to some of these features here. Let it be known that if you are on a Google Meet, you have the opportunity to just open up a Jamboard. What? So Google Meet now has Jamboard at your fingertips. Boom, right there. So it has the pen feature, it has the eraser, all of that is the same. The text box was new since my videos that I made over the summer. So I can type in that text box. And as soon as I come out, the text box is gone. It also has the basic traditional sticky note feature. We all know this one. All of you probably know that one by now. But the whole point of this is just to get you to see, because I still have to get that concept in my head that from my Google Meet with my students, I can just open up a whiteboard right then and there. So I think that's pretty cool. So again, some of those new features that weren't there since my other video was that background. The background was there, but remember, it did not have the text boxes, or it did not have things like the different shapes that you can add with Jamboard. And again, it didn't have the text boxes. So I'm going to X out of there and just click that 3 dot ellipsis there one more time. So the whiteboard was definitely something new. Now, also, I wanted to talk about, besides the layout and besides the, all right, guys, this is creepy. I'm like looking at myself here. Besides all of that, it did have change to blur. On my settings that I have right now, I do not see the option for me to change the blur. However, my husband was saying that if you go to the Google like toolbar up here and you press settings and it says to go to settings and press advanced system all the way down here on the left, it told me to use hardware acceleration when available. I did that and the blurry background didn't work. So maybe that will lead me into the second video, another video about this, I don't know. But I'm telling you from my experience, if you didn't have the blur background, it told you, if you Google it, that it says go up here to your settings, go over to advanced system at the bottom, and make sure that it says use hardware acceleration when available, and it's supposed to have your blur option. So with all of that being said, I hope the custom cursor is going to be fun for you. I definitely think you should try it. Your students would love it. And you want to also utilize those new features on Google Meet. And that's it, guys. Thanks again for subscribing. Woo! We're over 100 subscribers. I feel so great about that, and hopefully you do too. I'm so excited. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful couple of weeks until our next video, and I will see you then. Thanks again for subscribing.